Iran is quietly rebuilding what Trump and Netanyahu once believed they had successfully destroyed beneath the ground. Iran is digging out its hidden missile arsenal again, raising fresh questions over whether Operation Epic Fury truly failed. Mujtaba's forces appear to be unearthing deadly missiles once more, possibly preparing for a dangerous new phase of war. Iran's hidden missile cities are emerging from underground again, as its lead negotiator sends a fresh warning to Trump. As a major blow to the US and Israel, Iran is slowly restoring its underground missile facilities after the war. A CNN report claimed Iran has already salvaged 50 of 69 tunnel entrances across 18 missile facilities. These underground missile sites were among the primary targets hit by US and Israeli strikes during the conflict. Satellite images accessed by CNN reportedly show several tunnel entrances have now been reopened by Iran. Tehran has deployed basic equipment like bulldozers and dump trucks to dig out buried missile facilities. Iran is also believed to be readying more long-range missiles capable of striking Israel and other Arab nations, CNN reported. Iran's armed forces can reportedly still deploy launchers and trained crews for potentially deadlier missile attacks. Nothing can prevent Iran from arming launchers with missiles, an analyst warned while speaking to CNN. Iran has also reportedly repaired other damaged parts of the bases, including roads struck by US and Israeli attacks. Experts claimed Iran may still have at least 1,000 missiles stored inside these underground military sites. Amid all this, Iran is quietly boosting its naval strength with the unveiling of the 27 Rajab. 27 Rajab was unveiled in Tehran during the 90th night of popular gatherings at Islamic Engelab Square, a highly visible public reveal staged to send a political and military message to domestic and international audiences. The vessel features a trimaran hull design that enhances stability, speed, and maneuverability at sea, giving it a platform suited for high-speed approaches and more stable weapons launches in rough conditions. It is armed with 2 sea-launched cruise missiles capable of striking targets up to 700 kilometers away, a range that could put distant naval and littoral targets well beyond the immediate horizon at risk. The craft can operate effectively in sea conditions with waves reaching up to 3 meters in height, allowing it to maintain mission capability during moderately rough weather that would challenge less stable small craft. Its unveiling comes amid repeated US claims that Iran's naval capabilities are weakening, a backdrop that Iranian authorities clearly intended to counter with a prominent public demonstration. Iran says the vessel demonstrates that its naval forces remain operational and continue to expand, using the new platform as tangible evidence of continued investment in maritime power projection. The country's navy maintains a regular presence in the strategically important Strait of Hormuz, a choke point whose control and contestation directly affect global energy shipping and regional security dynamics. Iranian officials argue that naval modernization efforts are continuing despite external pressure, framing new ship classes and weapons as proof of resilience against sanctions and military isolation. Military experts note that modern naval warfare increasingly relies on smaller, missile-armed vessels, which can exploit speed, swarm tactics, and literal familiarity to challenge larger warships and complicate conventional naval defenses. Fast attack craft can threaten larger warships through speed, precision weapons, and networked operations, allowing small boats to close rapidly, deliver high-speed strikes, and coordinate via sensors and data links to overwhelm bigger vessels' defenses. Iran considers the development of such vessels a key element of its maritime deterrent strategy, using numerous and agile craft to complicate an adversary's planning and raise the cost and risk of any naval intervention. For instance, the Haidar 110 is a high-speed combat craft designed for rapid strike missions, built to sprint into firing positions, launch missiles or rockets, and withdraw before larger ships can effectively respond. The Tariq class is used for coastal defense and fast-response maritime operations, patrolling littoral zones, escorting friendly traffic, and reacting quickly to perceived threats near the shoreline. The Ashura class serves as a versatile patrol and combat boat within the IRGC Navy, capable of surveillance, interdiction, and direct surface engagements depending on mission needs. The Zulfiqar class is equipped for missile strikes and offensive naval engagements, providing Iran with a platform to project power beyond visual range using standoff weapons. The Seraj class is known for its speed and suitability for swarm attack tactics, allowing multiple boats to coordinate massed assaults that can saturate point defenses of larger ships. The Zoljana class provides greater operational range and mission flexibility at sea, enabling longer patrols, extended presence missions, and the ability to operate farther from home ports. The Yamadi and Azarakh classes strengthen Iran's asymmetric warfare capabilities in regional waters, adding to a layered force mix intended to exploit geography and unconventional tactics against superior naval opponents. As Trump's diplomatic push appears to stall, Iran's lead negotiator now has a fresh warning for the US president. Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, said a new phase of conflict with the United States and Israel has already begun. Ghalibaf made the statement during a virtual session of parliament on May 31st, addressing lawmakers amid rising regional tensions.
Along this path, as I have stated repeatedly, the soldiers on the front line of the diplomatic struggle place no trust whatsoever in the enemy's words or promises. What matters to us are the tangible achievements that we must obtain in order to undertake our own commitments in return, and until we are certain that we have secured the rights of the Iranian nation, we will not approve any agreement. Unity in the face of the enemy's schemes to sow division and social fragmentation within the country deserves even greater attention from us, the members of parliament. In particular, he cautioned us against allowing even legitimate differences of opinion to degenerate into discord and division, and called upon us to embody, both in word and in action, the unity and solidarity of the nation. It is true that we do not give anyone a blank check, but we must not fall into the trap of protracted, wearisome conflicts either. Rather, through issue-oriented and expert-based oversight, the correct identification of priorities, and by placing national interests and public demands above factional and local considerations, we must chart an effective and expedited path toward resolving the country's problems.
Iran's top negotiator said recent developments reflect a wider struggle that now spans military, political, and social fronts simultaneously. The speaker accused the United States of using both economic pressure and media influence as tools against Iran. According to him, the goal of this pressure campaign is to create internal divisions and weaken Iran's national cohesion. Ghalibaf declared that the conflict is no longer limited to the traditional military battlefield. He described 4 interconnected fronts of confrontation: military operations, public mobilization, diplomacy, and internal governance. Iran's parliament speaker also said Tehran's missile capabilities are only possible due to what he described as sustained public support and national unity. Ghalibaf added that any future agreement must deliver tangible and measurable results before Iran makes any binding commitments. Fresh confusion erupted after reports claimed Iran and the United States were close to finalizing a new ceasefire arrangement. Tasnim news agency denied reports suggesting a major agreement between Washington and Tehran had already been finalized. Sources linked to Iran's negotiating team said Tehran has not confirmed completion of any formal agreement with the United States. Meanwhile, US Vice President J.D. Vance admitted Washington and Tehran were still not there yet despite ongoing negotiations.
If you look at what we've already accomplished here, assuming that we're able to get to a final agreement here, we're reopening the Straits of Hormuz, we've already decimated their conventional military, and we're in a position where we could substantially step back their nuclear program, not just during the term of this president, but over the long term. That's a very, very good thing for the American people. So we're not there yet, but we're very close. We're going to keep on working at it. Thank you guys. Have a good evening.